Newly designed naira. Banks send message to all Nigerians. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Nigerian banks have denied allegations claiming that they are responsible for the scarcity of the redesigned naira note, which has led to economic hardship on the citizenry. The Association of Corporate Affairs Managers of Banks, ACAMB, sympathize with the plight of Nigerians caused by the reviewed cashless policy and the redesigned naira. The President, Rashid Bolarinwa, in a statement, said the banks could not be the problem, considering that they had already contributed about 100 billion naira to the system. Bolarinwa explained that the funds were used in setting up and maintaining cutting-edge electronic channels in a bid to ensure that customers experience real-time digital financial transactions. He noted that from internet banking to mobile apps, automated teller machines, ATMs, point of sales, POS, merchants, mobile wallets, unstructured supplementary service data, USSD codes, agents, and digital franchise, 80% of Nigerians now enjoy digital cashless services. The ACAMB opined that the commitments have led to the citizenry enjoying Africa's most advanced digital financial services industry and one of the world's top 10 real-time payments markets. The financial institutions subsequently declared their full support for the Central Bank of Nigeria's cashless policy. They, however, stated that they were collaborating with stakeholders to address the hardships caused by the implementation of the policy. The body affirms without any equivocation that banks are not in any way hoarding or holding back naira notes or engaging in any act inimical to our avowed commitment to exciting customer experience. Bolarinwa said ATMs are being loaded daily with cash and is being disbursed under the supervision of CBN inspectors and anti-graft commissions. The ACAMB, however, appealed to customers to exercise patience and not resort to violence against any bank, its employees, or banking facilities. So finally, the body of the Nigerian banks have decided to say something because honestly, this weight actually falls squarely on their shoulders. And it just makes sense for them to speak as an association of corporate affairs managers of banks, the ACAMB, headed by Rashid Bolarinwa. Now, the banks have borne a lot of the brunt of this issue of scarcity of the newly designed notes, whereas people have been complaining that, of course, to withdraw money is not feasible a lot of times. And people go to the banks, they're unable to get the cash, ATMs are not dispensing. Sometimes you see a bank with 6 ATM machines in the gallery, but none with cash. So, and people have already, taken their own money. So the question is, what exactly caused it? At the point we were hearing that the CBN did not disburse enough and that the people in charge were lying to the presidency, that there was enough money for circulation, and it was tied to the lace of the governor of Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele, who is alleged to have deceived the president that everything was, in order. However, when we saw videos of the CBN monitoring units going into banks and seeing how, in few cases, how some bank vault had the new naira notes, tucked in there and all of that. We also had an issue of 287 million naira found in an unnamed bank, and so all these things we are hearing is just conflicting. We also have incidents of people, angry customers this time, who have attacked the bank. Some had to open the gate of the bank, some had to, throw things, and so those kind of issues, of course, are affecting the banking industry. And there was another video that came online where we saw a customer waylaying a bank staff that led to a fight. So all these kind of things are not really safe. Even some banks had to tell their workers to please stay at home because they cannot guarantee their safety. With the video of how some of them were jumping over the fence from the back side to avoid, being attacked by the customers. This has never happened before where Nigerians will be attacking bankers at all. It has never happened before. The worst case scenario is maybe having an altercation with a customer inside the banking hall, but not to the point of fleeing for dear life. No, it has never happened before. And it's all because of the this policy of the newly designed notes. Now, when the outcry was much, the president said we should wait it out till the 10th of February extension that he gave, that he's sure everything will be settled by that time. And Nigerians are thinking to say, why should we be suffering for several days, not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 days, to get the money that we worked for, to be able to spend it? Because economic activities actually crumbled. Feet as a blame
actually crumbled
for the scarcity.
And it's
I think the body was just
so.
trying to be
So this is what
neutral,
the bank has said to
and
say.
of course
it's
it
not
was
their
very
fault
right for them to
that
come
we are
out as
facing
a
this
body to
scarcity.
say, it is
but
not
of
our
course
fault.
they did not drop it as CBS.
What else are we expecting? But it just shows that this implementation of the newly designed Naira note was a flop. And it's going to be a flop, and it's expectedly a flop, because they did not carry the stakeholders along. As heard in quarters that the finance minister was not carried along, the economic team of Nigeria was not carried along, the business community were not carried along, some governors said they were not carried along. So it just dropped on everyone's consciousness like that, and we're expected to all run with it. We are not in their brain to see how it wants to work. Naira notes is something that affects all Nigerians and all aspects of Nigeria's economy. It's not supposed to be a one-man or few-men show. What's your opinion on this statement issued by the Bankers Association of Nigeria about this? Please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless Nigeria, and we hope the remaining few days will be a lot easier on us Nigerians as we try to get our lives back on track with our various economic activities. See you in the next video. Bye for now.